Hey folks, welcome back. It's the Big Barn Build. Today it's all about this huge area behind me and a big deadline coming up. Stick around and I'll show you how we did. Right, it's been a busy couple of days. We've been catching up on some plasterboarding and getting a few other bits done. We've now got nearly all of this main ceiling done, and it's absolutely massive. It feels completely different now. All of this is insulated. All the cabling's in. I've also run the speaker cable to the corners and any networking cable that we needed. So this is all pretty much ready to skim. We just got to do above the sliding doors over here, and then also take our curve round. I'll give you a quick walk around. We've also had some big advances in the staircase department. So what we've done is done a full board below any steels with the fireboard. Now that's just got to carry on through, but we're going to wait until the staircase has been cast in, and then we can take the boards all the way to the underside of that, because we'll feather it in and skim it all together. And then over here at the end, we've got the boarding done around this toilet door here. That's a full height sort of space, which was going to be a doorway, but we decided to leave it quite open to bring a bit more light through. But they didn't do this wall simply because this wall doesn't have a door surround as an opening. It's going to carry on all the way through. So they held off on that one. So that can be skimmed through now and all the way up to this corner. And then that's kind of the start of this room. A little sneak peek of the doors down the end. I'm not sure if we shared much on those yet in a video, but we have the doors in and we're just on to kind of stage 2 of doing a little bit of work to get them fitting a bit better. And then they just lift off. Those leaves will lift off and we'll be able to clean them up a little bit more.
First one straight, if you got enough to get round to the next one. It's all crucial, isn't it? Let it grow. So many fixing holes in it.
It could just explode.
Yeah.
Are we going back in the middle or we just go for it? What's that? Going to put a beam in the middle? We put a timber on there, didn't we? That. Go for it. Go for it, maybe. Bang your way a bit. My way.
Pretty nice.
You've gone half the circus.
Unless you have any hot shirt in there.
Curve is back. Curve Mark 3. Nice.
Magnetic.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. We've got another curve in. That is possibly our last curve of the build, but never say never. We've managed to reuse the old boards, which are weather a little bit holy. But I think they're going to be fine. We'll probably end up skimming using that sort of mesh roll that we've got in the skim, just to reinforce that, just in case there's a chance of any screws popping. It did kind of help that they've already been on a curved wall, so there was a bit of a sort of bend in them already, but we did wet them down again. So that's all of this side done. Now we're just working on a little bit of boxing around the pipes there. We're taking it a bit further than it looks like we need, but that's because there's a WC on the other side we need to bring through. And then we decided we're going to do a bit of a nib, like a pillar on each side of this space. So it is still kind of set part of the same area, and we're not going to drop anything down at the top. The ceiling will be flush, so we'll kind of set a rail in there. We'll probably put some timbers in now actually to support that. So we're going to come out here. It's about 600 sections, so that'll give us a nice bit of wall at the bottom around that pillar, around that column, and then same over this side. And then we'll sheet that in OSB, sheet it in plasterboard, and then that kind of just leaves that room there to board out. Wow, well, in between starting that, finishing it, and getting to this point, we've managed to have a week off. We've been down in Cornwall for a week, which is a very rare occurrence, but it's been amazing to get away and have a bit of a reset. But now it's full steam ahead because we've got so much on in the next few weeks, and some more deadlines, which I'll kind of get to in a future video. But while all this side was going on, we also had our staircase done. And if you want to see the behind the scenes sort of previews of that, head over to Instagram. I've done some stuff on that. I just haven't put the videos together for YouTube yet. And there's far more of the action and stuff to share. So that is coming in the next week or two. I'll get those videos out. But for now, you'll have to excuse that I'm not showing you that, because it's all about this big space and getting it ready. Tomorrow is Monday. Now we've got the last few bits to do in here, and then it's 4 plasterers turning up Tuesday morning having a crack at this ceiling. So big deadline to get all this sorted. Now, not only were my mum and dad's superheroes for coming and looking after a farm in a heat wave for a week, which is definitely not a holiday for them, but while they were doing it, Dad said, "Oh, do you need anything done in here?" So I gave him a bag of scrim tape. So he's actually done all of the prep in here. We did all the boarding, but all the scrim tape and corner beads, almost all of them are all on ready. So the ceiling's definitely fine. The day before the skim, I'm going to run, well, tomorrow I'm going to run a trowel over all those just to make sure that they've bonded. If you've got any dust on the plasterboard and then you put them on and leave it for a week, sometimes they're a bit flappy. I just want to make sure that that's not causing any issues on the day. So we'll make sure that scrim's good. Corner beads are on, but I still need to scrim over those. And then there's a few bits on the window reveals around the back door. That one down there is done, but there's corner beads around the viewing sort of window over there and a few other bits. But I'm going to give you a walk around now to show you all the bits that you didn't see in the video. Okay, so excusing the big shadows because it's getting rather late and gloomy in here. The playroom, kids' room area is all done and dusted now. So this is going to have a curtain rail. That's why we've actually rather retrospectively cut in a groove there, put more noggins in. It's a bit of a pain. We're going to set a curtain rail up into the ceiling. Now the guide says that you need to skim it first and then set it in. Of course that's a bit harder, but I'd rather they skim through really smooth and flat. So I'm hoping that they can do that, and then I'll just get a knife to it on the day and we'll just trim that out. I couldn't think of a better way of doing it. The other way was fit it and try and put some masking tape over the top of it, but I've gone this route. Hopefully that's the right route, but that will go in after, so the ceiling will be smooth all the way through with just a little hidden track. Then that's one of the reasons why we did these nibs, so that the curtains can tuck behind. So that's all good. Wiring in here is all finished. We've done a few changes to that, but more on what we've done in the future. I had a little bit of a start on the floor over here, just giving a couple of passes, but I'm going to cover it up tomorrow so we can keep the floor protected. That's all done through there. And then all the reveals around these big doors are done now. Just some scrim to do. And then we're going to have to dodge this double height space because I need to put a bird cage in there, which is sort of a scaffold platform, so that we can get up there, we can do our bit, and then they can skim it and I can decorate and then have it taken down again. And I just can't get that in there at the moment. So they're going to be able to do the ceiling, but I just need to think about where each set finishes. So they don't need to do these 2 walls. They need to be able to get to all the corner beads on the ceiling, which is why I've run the boards up here. But everything else is good all the way through. We have also boarded that front room, which is the office. So they're going to do that this week as well, which is also a dog room at the moment. Entry lobby area is going to be good. I just need to put the last bit of plasterboard here, even though we haven't got the doors yet. They need to be able to skim up to that corner, so I really need to return that plasterboard in so they can finish against that board. And then we're kind of getting somewhere. I think that'll give us a fair bit to get on with. Then I can decorate. Now they're going to be at this one day with 4 guys to get this big ceiling done. I just didn't want any breaks in the ceiling, so they're going to do it all in one hit. And then after that, I can carry on with other bits whilst they're going to leave one guy on it, skimming all the small rooms and small walls because they're more sensible sized. So that means that I can actually carry on and finish off some of the other boarding, like this arched wall on the other side, and then keep him on the job hopefully, because some of those walls are ones that are kind of paid for from the last job but need to be finished off still. So that would be really good to just make sure we're making the most of having people here. So although we're doing a full skim over 12.5mm boards, we've also got fireboards below the steels. That's what building control asked for. Some people do the whole ceiling, some people do less than what we've done. I think that's a good sort of sensible option to go for a full sheet, and then at least we know it's kind of 600 either side of centre, plus the full skim anyway, which is over the the sort of 30-minute mark, which is what's needed. And then we've done that down the other end there. There's a smaller steel and a timber lintel over there. So basically anywhere that's supporting the upstairs needs to be done in that way. We've done it along on this side because there is a steel here, and then we've taken it up the same amount, and then above that I'll board with regular stuff. And hopefully that satisfies both the comment section and building control. But it's going to be a fun time lapse. Hopefully I can get it all set up. We can see all of this transformed in one day, or at least get the whole ceiling on. I'm going to have an awful lot of floor protection to get done. What we didn't do in the kitchen was take enough care of the floor. When you were polishing and grinding this floor very lightly, it really doesn't clear off stuff. I spray painted and decorated in that room without floor protection, thinking, oh, well, I'm going to run a diamond polishing pad over the top. It will just take it off. Actually, the paint was a real stubborn, like even though it was only emulsion, it kind of got into the top layer. So all those things to be protected. That's tomorrow's job, plus the last bits. Any questions, let me know. I'm really working hard on this video to get the staircase video out, because I know a lot of people have been asking about it. And then there's a few other bits to share with you because, yeah, kitchen is in and the ovens are working. So, yeah, progress made. Stick around and we'll be sharing lots with you over the next few weeks. Thanks for watching. Remember, if you can, do it yourself. And we'll see you next time.